All right. Well, welcome to Monterey Court. As I've always said before, cultural mecca of Tucson. This is the Tucson Songwriters Showcase, and you're witnessing the third edition of tonight's set, and it's certainly going to be very exciting because we have three really talented guys up here, and they're all my friends too. So we have here on my left, you're right, White Panther Luigi. And he writes songs like crazy. Like he's Tucson's most prolific songwriter is what he's told me, and I think it's true. And this is a rare occasion when he comes out with his guitar, and so we're really glad to have him.
This is my debut performance with my guitar, by the way.
Oh, okay. And what do you call your guitar?
This is Cubby. I'll explain. If anybody wants to hear the story, have a shot of Patron me at the bar when we're done. I'll explain all
the story
about
of White Panther.
Well, we'll do that too.
Okay. And in the middle we have Kyle Brownston, piano player extraordinaire. Kyle was supposed to play a couple months ago, but he got a job on a cruise ship, and it was a happy experience, though, because it didn't go down anyway. So, on my far left, you're right. We have Michael Markowitz, a great instrumentalist, plays with the Balalaika Orchestra, which you're all familiar with. And so I'm really excited to see what he has to say. And also, so there's a theme for every songwriting showcase, and the theme this time is which came first, the music or the lyrics. So they're all going to be saying something about that, the music and lyrics. So we'll start out with the White Panther, and let's take it away. Give these three guys a big hand.
Thank you, Ron. I know a lot of folks have thanked you for organizing the event, and I'm not going to be any different. It takes a lot of work to organize this and handle equipment, and of course my guitar strap just gave out on me. I hate it when that happens. But, and of course Greg for the venue, and I have to say a very, very special thank you to Greg this evening. In honor of my debut performance, they now stock Patron tequila at the bar, which makes me very, very happy. When I first appeared here at Monterey, and this is my debut performance, the first time I'm actually playing in public. Yeah, it's for real, for real. Last time I was here, Eric Schaefer was kind enough to learn a couple of songs of mine and offered to play the guitar because they had been bugging me for the longest time. Luigi, when are you going to play? When are you going to perform? And I said, and I will say this now, I am a complete and utter hack on the guitar. I'm a hack on the keyboard. If it weren't for editing and the magic that my guy George Nardo does for me in the studio, I would never have recorded a single song in my entire life. I had just come back from a spiritual journey, if you will. In September of last year, I got asked by Ingrid Croce, Jim Croce's widow, to record a cover of one of Jim's songs, which was actually selected by Ingrid to be one of the finalists in a cover competition that was being hosted at Croce's restaurant in San Diego on the 40th anniversary of Jim and Maureen's passing. When I say deeply spiritual, I can't even begin to get into how that trip affected me. The first song that I'm going to play tonight, I actually wrote on my way back to San Diego in January when they opened their new restaurant, Croce's Park West. Don't ask how, don't ask why, but in keeping with the theme of the evening, I got this vision in my head, and it's a very dark vision. A picture of a guy sitting on the edge of a bed. He just sets down the phone receiver. He's got his face in his hands. And he has basically just gotten the news that his father has passed away. He's got an unlit cigarette in his hand. Half-empty bottle on the nightstand. Am I painting a good picture for all of you? Okay. I'll be happy to say my dad is just fine. This is not autobiographical in any way, shape, or form, but I got the vision in my head, and all I could hear was this guy just shaking his head saying, Daddy's gone. And it was from those two words that this song sprung up. So I believe there's a quote that was attributed to And I don't know if it's for real or if it's just from the movie, but there was a quote attributed to Ludwig van Beethoven, who once said, "What? What was that? Huh? That?" No? Too soon? Okay. Anyway, the actual quote is... Yeah, yes. He got it. To play a wrong note is inconsequential. To play without passion is unforgivable. So what I promise you tonight, my debut performance, is a very inconsequential but highly forgivable set of songs. Yes, ma'am. That wasn't even She Who Must Be Obeyed.
Part of this song.
I know. We're getting there. So, without too much further ado, a little more do? A little more, just because Mel, just for you. Daddy's gone. Down to my last cigarette. Don't think I wanna light it yet. It's a long, long, long road ahead before I get back home. Think maybe I'll have a drink. I'll make it nice and strong, I think. Feel like I am on the brink of breaking down. 'Cause Daddy's gone, yes, he's gone. Time just came for him to move along. Oops. We'll just pick up from the next verse. See how that works? Take a pretty picture now. We'll take it from the top, sorry. Down to my last cigarette. Don't think I wanna light it yet. 'Cause it's a long, long, long road ahead before I get back home. Think maybe I'll have a drink. Make it nice and strong, I think. Feel like I am on the brink of breaking down. 'Cause Daddy's gone, yes, he's gone. Time just came for him to move along. Move along. Stare at that last cigarette. Weighed down by too much regret. Just trying to get out of bed so I can head back home. 'Cause Daddy's gone, yes, he's gone. Time just came for him to move along. Move along. Really thinking about that drink while I'm hanging on the rain, and I feel my heart just sink down to the ground. Cold Daddy's gone.